In today's video, I'll show you how you can use any new, old, or even broken phone to mine crypto 100% for free. It's easy to set up, it only takes about 3 minutes. I'll walk you through exactly how I built my phone mining farm, how much it earns, and what kind of phones I use to set up my crypto phone mining farm. This is Acurast. Acurast is a blockchain powered by mobile phones. The processing power in mobile phones that forms this decentralized serverless cloud that can run all sorts of applications. You can literally set up as many phones as you want, 10, 20, or even 50 phones. Obviously, the more phones you set up to mine, the more you will earn. So this is a perfect way to mine crypto using our phones. Whether your phone is old, new, or even broken, we can go ahead and set up these devices and start earning passive income with Acurast. There are two ways to earn with our phones. We have Processor Lite and Processor Core. With Processor Lite, you have an app on your phone where you can decide whether you want to provide computing power to Acurast. And with Processor Core, the phone is specifically used for Acurast and you cannot use the phone for anything else. I will be setting up Core because I am using brand new phones, specifically to mine Acurast. The cheapest phones that I found that are on their list and compatible to use are these Samsung Galaxy A03s phones. They cost me about $30 per phone, which I think is a decent deal for these kind of devices. I will be leaving a list with all the compatible phones down in the description. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out the description to see if any of these phones works for you. Keep in mind you do not have to have brand new phones to mine Acurast. I specifically bought all of these phones brand new because I'm dedicating this crypto phone farm just to Acurast. And for any reason, if Acurast does not work down in the future, I can always dedicate these phones to mine different cryptocurrencies. To set up, we need to go to Acurast website and join this program called Cloud Rebellion. You will need to use a code here to join, and you can use this code if you want. Once you input that code, all you're going to do is click on Join Cloud Rebellion. It's going to ask you to connect the wallet. I'm using MetaMask wallet, so let's go ahead and click on MetaMask. Go ahead and confirm again. Scroll down and here click on Onboard Processor. We're going to go back and click on Get Started, connect our MetaMask again, and click Confirm. Now that we are in our dashboard, we're simply going to come down here and click Fund Our Account. What this is going to do is going to take us to the faucet. We'll be obtaining some faucet tokens. Here in our balance, it gave us 4 Acurast tokens, so let's go ahead and proceed. We're going to go ahead and add a device. It's going to open our MetaMask wallet, and what we're going to do here is click on confirm. Once we click on confirm, we are presented with a QR code that we can scan. We can scan this QR code with our factory reset devices to start the onboarding process. We're simply going to tap on the screen 8 times and it's going to prompt us the phone camera. Once the phone camera is open, we're going to scan the QR code. Once that is done, we're going to set the Wi-Fi. Now it's getting the phone ready. This is only going to take a few minutes. Here, we're simply going to click on continue since we found our Acurast and now we're almost done. And here we have it. It's active, it tested, so that means that the device is ready and it's earning. Now that that device has attested, it's active, it's running, keep in mind I do have 7 devices that I needed to activate. And for each device you have to come up here, add a new device, and each device gets their own specific barcode that needs to be scanned. And you have to activate those phones individually. As you see down here, I have 7 devices active. The accumulation of 555 tokens is me just running these devices for a few days only. I did say that you can use your old phones. All you need to do is factory reset your phone. Once your phone comes back on, all you need to do is tap the screen 8 times and it's going to prompt you into that same screen with the new phone, where you're going to be scanning the QR code and proceed in the same way. Now that you're running Acurast, you can see your earnings here growing over time. Since we are on earnings, you can see here that we can earn 250 coins per month per device. And we also earn this myth from Cloud Rebellion program that is also likely to play into the mainnet token amount, which I think is pretty good since this project is still very early. Why is Acurast doing this, especially with phones? Why phone mining? Well, I think they are tapping into a huge untapped potential here. Imagine how many phones there are laying around in the world, and if just a tiny percentage of those phones used would be enough to have an extremely powerful computing resource. This resource would enable developers to launch and run all kinds of applications and the processing power at the fraction of the cost. Believe it or not, but the phones are actually up to 50 times more power efficient compared to the traditional server hardware. So there is a lot of potential here, and that is what Acurast plans on utilizing. Right now, in the early stages, the earnings are in the testnet token called CACU. But that is actually really good for all of us because that means we are still very early. I honestly believe these testnet tokens that we are accumulating right now with Acurast will determine exactly how many mainnet tokens we will receive when the mainnet launches. This is so easy to set up and begin with. Anyone can do this, and there is absolutely no good reason to not be involved if you got an old phone laying around. The phones do not need much electricity power anyway, so go ahead and use them and create some passive income with them. I believe Acurast here has a solid use case for countless applications, and honestly, they are really tapping into an unused potential here, with all the unlimited potential to grow in the future. I will for sure continue mining with my phones and see what happens when they go live with their native token launch. I hope you found this video helpful on how to actually set up your own phone crypto mining farm. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.